Welcome to Introduction to Human Services. To begin with, please watch the YouTube video attached below for a discussion about why we need human services. So, now let's talk about why do we have human services? Well, people have problems, and these problems affect other people. So human services are provided to help. So what are all these problems? Well, you could think of them as just problems in living. Problems with the family, with work, with education, with changes, substance use and abuse, problems with friends. And just as anyone changes over his and her life, there are problems, and others you could certainly think of. There are problems just living in today's modern world. So much has changed, even in our own lifetimes. Communities have changed, family structures have changed, jobs keep changing, technology changes things. Where people used to get their supports are no longer there often. So there's many ways to look at the functions of human services, and one of these is divided into three ways: prevention of problems, intervening in problems, and remediation, trying to fix the problems. So prevention. So let's just even imagine what are some problems that people might have that could have been prevented before they became a problem. For instance, school dropouts. If a person didn't drop out of school, they would at least have completed a high school diploma, leading to better job opportunities and even higher education. Addiction. If a person could have been prevented from beginning the path down to addiction, they would never have to deal with all the consequences afterwards. And even unemployment could be prevented if there were policies in place to provide enough jobs and job training. So intervention, which means literally to enter into, to come between the person and the problem. So what are some of the ways that human services intervene in personal and social problems? For instance, counseling, helping a person find their own solutions to problems. Tutoring, helping someone who might drop out to regain the knowledge they need in order to complete their education. And rehab, in order to help people move on after overcoming addiction or another disability. Remediation is actually fixing, correcting something. So, what are some ways that human services try to remedy a problem? Well, they're not fixing the person, they're working on the larger problem, and that might involve advocacy for change in some part of the system, or special education to give people the educational focus that they need. GED classes will help people to fix their struggles by not having a high school diploma.